Here we are. Hey guys, this is Chris O'Mealy. Let me put my light on so y'all can see me. Let me turn the other distracting lights off.
Leave
This
the
is going
light
to be
on
fun.
for you.
Well, thank you, Dan. The voice you're hearing is Dan Peck. He's joining me in the live chat here as HH2 News. Dan's going to be joining me on this journey. So before I actually start the game, let me just explain what I'm doing here. I'm going to play every Super Nintendo game ever. North American releases, because, there's a lot that came out.
It'd be a Super Famicom in Japan.
There's a lot that came out just for Japan and Europe, and that's a huge list. So I might play a couple of those if it excites me, but we're going to stick to...
Yeah, we went through the wiki a few minutes ago.
Oh my god, the wiki's huge, yeah.
And just clicking on US releases, you scroll for legit a full minute before you get to
Yeah,
a US release.
it was actually pretty bad. So... But this is going to be fun. I don't know many people who can say that they've played the entire Super Nintendo library. It's
a lot easier now, right? Than
right,
it was
yeah.
30 years ago.
But it's still a lot. And I did an intro video, and I kind of talked about how, like, if I'm going to do this challenge, I have to sort of combine some of these games into the same night stream. Because if I only did one a week, it would take me just under 14 years to complete. And I don't got time for that.
I mean, long-term goals.
Long-term goals, yes. But so I'm probably going to do a couple of games, multiples a night. I'm probably going to do multiple nights. I'm going to try to make Wednesday the main night. That way, you guys will always be able to catch me on a schedule. I don't know what other night of the week would work for this. Sundays, I do a podcast. Saturdays are like my social days now. And anything else would be kind of too close together. But again, we'll figure it out down the line. Definitely Wednesdays for now. And we're going to go for 7 p.m. because Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm usually available. Worst case scenario, if I'm working late that day, the stream will start at 8 instead of 7, but we'll still do something. We'll try to keep this mostly Wednesday nights. All right. So, Dan, you ever played this game before?
I have.
Yes, indeed. What can you tell us about Super Mario World as we let the title screen go here?
I tell you, it's probably the best 2D Mario game ever.
I think I would agree with that. I know a lot of people say Mario 3 is the best 2D Mario game. Mario 3 is an excellent game, but Mario World has more going on with it. It's got the save feature. It took everything that was good about 3 and made it better. Plus, you get Yoshi.
Yeah, I think it got expanded on what 3 gave us.
In fact, I'm pretty sure that the highest rated 2D Mario game of all time is Super Mario World.
Could look that up, I guess.
You can do that.
Let's see, Metacritic.
This game takes place in Dinosaur Land, and again, Princess Toadstool's been kidnapped by Bowser. This is like the 5th game in the Super Mario series, too, I believe, right? Because you had the original Mario 1, 2, and 3, and then you also had Mario Land, I believe, came out before this. Because I think 6 Golden Coins on the Game Boy came out after this, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't really remember off the top of my head.
Super Mario World rating. Looking at ratings for Super Mario World, we have. Here we go. 5 stars from All Game, 96 from CVG, 9 out of 10 from Electronic Game Monthly, 34 out of 40 from Famitsu. Game Informer gave it a 10. GX Video, 18 out of 20. Superplay, 94. US Gamer, 5 out of 5. Cube 3. Or Cube Square, I don't know. Cubed. I get it. 9 out of 10. Kotaku, 10 out of 10. SNES Force, 96. So, that's good.
I'd say so. I used to play this game so much as a kid, like... One thing you just gotta get used to, again, is the classic Super Nintendo controls.
I've been finding it because, like, playing, like, emulation and stuff, like, because, you know, frame rates are different and stuff, like, I find a lot of games you slide a little more, there's a little bit more of a...
Just a little bit, yeah.
Of a, I hit the button and I continue moving even though I've let go.
So one thing I kind of want to do during this challenge here is to sort of not rank them all in order because my god, but maybe do like a tier challenge.
Oh yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to kind of take a couple of games and figure out like where they would be on a tier rating. We'll do like an A tier, B tier. Keep it simple, maybe do like a 5-tier system. And then maybe like a bonus for GOAT games and then just dreadful games. Mario World. Well, what are some of the most important things you wanna rank when you do a game? Like, obviously you want to discuss, the controls are probably the most important thing in any game. Like, more important than the graphics or the story, even. Because if you don't have the controls, right?
Well, if you can't play it, you
can't play it, exactly. So I would say that's probably the most important.
Well, look at controls, and then you look at the story.
Oop. I always do that by accident.
Graphics come in later.
Again, it's still important. You want your games to look nice, too. So I always loved how once you get Yoshi, the music adds a little bit of the a drum beat to it. This is also kind of... Every Mario game has, like, a tutorial period here, right? Like, right now we're learning everything that you can do as Yoshi. And he just runs away from me. Hey, I ain't done with you yet.
Cool was like the old games, they tutorialized you without giving you blocks of text.
There's a pipe I can go down somewhere over here.
Like, they actually tutorialized you why you were actually playing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what you mean by the slipperiness. Because Mario games' controls are always super fluid. It makes me nervous about what's going to happen when I start playing some of those games where their controls are not known for being good.
Yeah. Super Mario World is a blast from the past.
You remember the TV show?
Yeah, Yoshi was a wuss, didn't like water and shit. Wouldn't even, like, cross a bridge. Like a 3-foot bridge. Because it was over water.
I always forget which one's got the one-up block in it. I always thought it was the one that was highest. But I think it might be this one? There it is. The rest of them are just coins.
Some more thunder.
Not here, thankfully.
Yeah, my phone blew up like a half hour ago or so about flash flood.
Bye, Yoshi.
Which
Sorry.
Here, that just means it's gonna rain for more than a minute.
Yeah.
Because essentially, like, our ground is made up of mostly clay, so, like, the water don't go into the ground very much. It's also why every house is built on a tiny hill. They make a hill and build your house on it.
Probably a good
Which
thing.
is cool and all, but like everybody's driveway is slanted, and it kind of sucks.
So answer this: is Mario punching Yoshi in the head?
Is Mario punching Yoshi in the head?
That's like.
Well, what about is Mario hitting his head on the blocks, or is he punching the blocks?
I always thought he was smashing his head on those blocks, and then I was significantly older when I realized that was not the case.
I would hope he's not actually punching him in the head.
I mean, I'm just telling you what I'm observing here.
I mean, maybe it is like spit it out, spit it out.
Right?
What do you have? What's in your mouth?
So Yoshi's a cat. I always love when my cats pull that crap on me. What's in the mouth? Open up. Whatever you're chewing, you need to stop.
Chewing something, and I haven't given you food.
I have not authorized this chew session. So part of the challenge is I have to figure out how long I want to sink into each game.
Well,
I'm
this
thinking...
one is like go until you fail a few times.
Well, yeah, but what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get to a natural save point, like... And then I'll stop there and be like, okay, we've done it, we've played the game. I want to do some long plays on games that I really, really like this one. But part of the challenge is going to be, like, actually checking the next game off the list.
Well, I mean, that's the issue, but like, some games inherently you're only going to play for 5-10 minutes.
Right. So I'm thinking something like a more mindless puzzle game, or something that's just a bit actiony, or some of the bad games. I'm gonna play them long enough to... Ooh, check out the frame rate drop on this one. But you know what? That's not, like, the emulator. That's actually, I'm almost positive that happens in the actual game. Like, this stage just has a lot going on.
Well, I mean, there's even modern games with slowdown, like...
Oh, yeah.
When I visit your island in Animal Crossing.
My island's very busy. Very, very busy. Yeah, but it's also how I wanted it. You should see some of the islands I visited in, on just, like, those Dream Islands and things like that. It's crazy.
I haven't done Dream Islands yet.
Notice how Yoshi never goes into the castle or the ghost house, because he's scared.
Scared? But at least he's not, like, scared of water, like in the cartoon.
He's scared of everything in the cartoon.
Yoshi don't like water.
This was always a cool level, too, with the whole, like, dynamic of hanging onto the fence.
Oh, yeah, and then you can punch him if they're on the other side.
Like
That's
that.
the coolest shit I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah.
Also, you can scoot down on their head if they're on your side.
Yes. But we all know where the real fun is. The real fun's in the punch.
Punch him. Punched. And then also, yes, this square here, you can go in there and hit the button and be on the other side of the wall! Punch, 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 punch.
Which is actually pretty cool that they included all that stuff.
You're on the other side of a wall!
Well, I think like I said, we were talking about this earlier, Mario games are very good at tutorial style levels and things like that, right? Like, you're getting a tutorial and you don't even realize you're getting it. It's literally teaching you how to play the game as you go. This is always one of my least favorite bosses, because he's actually really difficult, because you have to get him on the slant. He shouldn't be.
But if you get him, you can just destroy him.
Like that. But I've spent, like, so much time on just this one part here. Just dying because...
There's times where you can get him, like, immediately and go, boop, 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 and he goes right off.
Yup.
And it's like, yes! That's what I'm talking about.
The demented Iggy Koopa.
That was Iggy?
That was Iggy, yeah. We're going
Maybe
to
that's
Donut
Iggy
Land,
Pop.
Dan.
Donut Land! So, Mario World came out on November 21st, 1990 in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It took them nearly a full year to get it here, August 23rd, 1991. And then it took another 6 months to come out in Europe, April 11th, 1992.
So the red stages are stages that have alternate entrances or exits.
Oh, is that what that is? That's what that is.
Oh, that's right. The flashing ones give me the cape feather, but I've got Yoshi, so I just stomped on one.
Stomp him.
Hey. Well, now I lost Yoshi, so it doesn't really matter.
Yosh.
First, I'm going to take out the charge and chuck here. Bonus stage. Oh, yes. You basically just gotta luck out.
Oh, yeah, you're just gonna be lucky. Another one up, baby! Well, apparently center, right, left's been good to you.
I know, right? What was that, 3 of them?
I think you got 4 of them. You have 17 extra mans already, and you're on your 4th level?
This is insane. But that's
that was gonna be a Yoshi, but you already have a Yoshi. It became an extra man's.
That was another thing that I remember was really big on Mario games too. Is like they're designed so that young kids can pick them up and play them, but there's also challenge stuff so that like.
Well, like they make it easy, and you can get a lot of extra guys early in the game.
Right.
So that later in the game, when it's more difficult, you have something to lay back on.
I love that Yoshi's he's just running away. Bye,
Yeah,
Yoshi.
He just runs. He just runs.
So I can't take the alternate entrance here until I get the green switch, and the green switch is, I believe, this one. So there's a lot of commentary going on with this game in particular because I grew up with this game, so I'm used to this game. There are going to be several games, tons of games actually, I will be playing for the very first time ever. So one of Dan's roles, if he's available for the stream, because he'll probably won't always be available, but one of his goals is going to be to also be like my walkthrough, and be like, all right, stupid, go this way. I'll be like, okay, Dan. I twirl ahead in case any enemies are coming. Maybe I just like to twirl. Now, there is a pipe, and I don't remember where it is, that takes you to the alternate. It's not the orange one. It's not the green one. I don't think it's this. It might be this one. Possibly?
It is a pipe.
Well, it took me somewhere. Oh, I probably have to climb this.
Climb it.
Oh, you know what? I need Yoshi, because he'll eat the blue shell, and then he will fly up. So I have to re-enter that stage when I've got Yoshi. Fortunately for me, the next stage is the ghost house that has the...
It has the Yoshis in it.
And ghost houses are a staple of Mario games now. And this is where they originated from.
See, now ghosts, they don't pursue you if you're looking at them. But they will come after you if you look away. So, are the Mario ghosts weeping angels? Or are the weeping angels Mario ghosts?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Well, that sounds awful.
This is how this is going to be.
That sounds like the world's worst thing to happen.
So this ghost house, because it's so easy to beat, is the best place to come back and redo stuff. Like, when you need to just save your game, come back and just beat this ghost house, because then you'll start here. And then you're right by the top secret area where you can get all the power-ups. So I have to have Yoshi with me when I get to the end of the cave. I don't think he can eat those.
So they had ideas and plans for Yoshi, but they could not implement him in NES games.
Yes. Which is funny because somebody made a ROM hack of Super Mario World for the NES, and Yoshi actually did pretty good in it. Or at least it sure looked like he was doing good. Alright, Dan, what's the best episode of the Mario World cartoon, and why is it Mama Luigi?
I don't remember any specific episodes other than like the first episode where Yoshi did.
Mama Luigi is where we discovered that when Yoshi was born, Luigi basically was his surrogate mother.
Oh, yeah?
He called him Mama Luigi.
Fuck you, Luigi.
Okay, so now as long as I don't lose Yoshi here, let's see if my theory proves to be correct.
This game sold more than 20 million copies worldwide, making it the best-selling Super Nintendo game.
That's crazy.
When you realized what consoles and game cartridges were capable of, when they were like, let's put all the NES Mario games on one cartridge and even upscale it, Mario All-Stars.
Oh, and by
and
the
then
way,
they're like,
this game that
why
you never
don't-
got?
And by the way, also, how about a couple years later, let's put Mario World on the cart with all those games as well.
Right? Oh, that's another thing. I'm not gonna do, like, to check a game off the list, like, I'm not gonna do, like, Mario All-Stars plus Mario World. Like, I'm not doing that. We're doing, like, exclusive shit here. Alright. Now I have to go beat the ghost house for real.
Like, it's one thing to have, like, original Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, because, like, Duck Hunt's, like, nothing, right? Like,
Right. And I also don't want to fly too high in here, because the transparent ghosts can't hurt me, but then when they become solid, they can actually get you. Alright, so here's the example like you were talking about. They follow you.
if you have your back turned to them.
Alright, so you gotta do the P-switch. Then you have to go... Whoop. Not touch the
You gotta go
ghost.
pee? You got a pee-pee?
Dude, these stairs are slick. You gotta go through the blue door. Then you get the little bonus room. Which I can control the coins for as long as it'll let me. So I have 23 Marios right now, which is crazy. But you only start with 5, so if I save the game and come back to it later, which obviously I will at some point. So the trick to getting out of the ghost house is you have to... I think you have to go through the door, come out the other side.
One mean I have one more life, or this is my last life?
And then you get the fine. Oh, yeah. Because different games, that means different things.
And you're playing, and you're like, oh, that's okay. It's, I got one more life. And then game over. And you're like, what the fuck?
These are always fun. Because if I get any kind of, like, a tic-tac-toe or something, I get the item.
Yeah. And, of course, if you get all 9, it'll be the same item. Holy crap.
You just get extra lives, but still.
Then the game explodes and they say, you won! Bowser himself comes around. Is this when he became Bowser? And not just King Koopa?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
And when did Princess Toadstool become Peach?
Mario 64. That one I know. Because in Mario RPG, which... Because I was playing the hell out of Mario RPG at the same time I was playing Mario 64. Because I got them for Christmas the same year. She was still Toadstool in that. Oh, that actually worked out to my favor. Sorry, Yoshi. I actually can't use Yoshi for this one because I'm trying to get to the bonus area. And Yoshi... he bounces on the triangle, but I don't think he can run up them.
So apparently, during the Mario Brothers 3 cartoon, he is referred to as Bowser a few times, but is mostly referred to as King Koopa.
Oh, well, I'm getting Yoshi back anyway, so...
So it's probably this game is the first game where he is Bowser.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying N64 is when she becomes Peach.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you are correct about that.
Because she writes the letters, right?
Right. She signs it Princess Toadstool, but then also signs it Peach. Okay, so...
It's like when they retroactively changed him to Eggman.
Holy crap, I didn't even know you could do that.
Because he was Eggman in Japanese.
Right. Dr. Robotnik. Oh, Donut Secret 1. This has an alternate entrance, too.
And of course, water, though. Do you want to do a water level?
No, I never want to do a water level.
At least, like, the water levels in Donkey Kong Country had that bomb-ass music.
Yeah, aquatic ambience.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You know, I gotta say, though, Mario games have good music for their water levels, and that's what sucks. Like, if you think about Jolly Roger Bay and Dire Dire Docks from Mario 64, might be my favorite Mario track ever.
Of all time. You're gonna play this, and then when you finally get to Donkey Kong Country, you're gonna see how much, like, that was the one thing about, like, consoles back in the day, when, like, the last year or so, like, games were insane looking.
Right.
And had, like, insane, like, you know, things you could do. Because they had realized the limits of the console.
Somewhere up there is where I can pick up the alternate exit. I just don't remember where it is.
Of helium, Mario.
So in most Mario games, I prefer having the flying power-up over the fire flower because I like having more control over my jumps. To me, that's more important than what I'm doing right now.
Well, because that's a traversal thing and not just a fighting enemy.
Well, yeah, exactly. Oh, no, wait.
Plus, there are levels in Mario games that you could just cheese the hell out of if you can get flying.
Oh, yeah. The P-switch in Mario 3, I remember, was, like, a key, crucial component. Yep, I do it here. That's right. Because now I can get the key. Okay, so it wasn't the P-switch part. I think that was just to get the Yoshi coin. This is the Donut Secret House, Dan. It's a secret donut house.
Secret donuts.
Secret donuts. Alright, should we make it a goal that every single stream that I do has a Simpsons reference somewhere in it?
I mean, it's probably gonna happen anyway.
Well, no, we're making that an official thing. Hell no. Although Fire Flowers do jack in a ghost level. Because you can't touch the ghost with the Fire Flower. I can just stare down that Oh! I see.
You can only get ghosts if you have a star power, right?
Yes. Alright, so obviously I want to clear that. And there's the P.
Yeah, there's the P. You go pee-pees?
So I think I still want to go through the blue secret door.
Secret.
Oh no, that's just the way out. I think you have to keep. I think you have to keep going to get to the secret exit, because I think you fight a big boo for the secret exit.
A big old boo?
A big old boo.
Big old boo? Say boo?
Because that takes you to the first part of the Star Road.
Star Road.
And now we're in level 7, which obviously we're not there yet.
7.
Oh, cool. Oh. Well, on an ice level? Like,
Ice.
you know, we talk about water level sucking. Ice levels can be torturous.
Because you just keep sliding.
Because you just keep sliding.
Just keep sliding. Just keep sliding.
But this helps me against these little spiky guys. Also, can we talk about how bomb the Invincibility Star music is? Like, that's classic. Oh my god. You get no traction, I can't even make a simple jump. There we go. Oh, oh god, you slide on the pipes too.
They're frozen as well.
Yeah, they are. Ah.
Why don't you lick it?
There goes my first Mario.
You got gooched?
Got gooched. We're going to the top secret area to fuel up.
Cool.
Well, that's the point, right? Like, once you unlock the area, why wouldn't you use it? You can go into every single level powered with what you want. Fire flowers on one side, and these on the other.
Jokers to the left. And Jokers to the right. You're right. Now you got the big old combo. You got Yoshi and you can fly. So that way you could do a big running start, jump with Yoshi, make Yoshi go away, and die in a pit
Oh my
of
god,
death.
that meme! Did you see the one? It's Mario getting ready to get rid of Yoshi, and then Yoshi grabs onto him at the last possible second and pulls him down with him.
It's a me.
That's the other problem, too, is you have to know where you're coming down at. Or you're screwed. Now, those little black things, you can't kill them.
Like the weird little spider guys.
Yeah, you can't kill them. They're like one of those invincible enemies. I like the pipe in the 2 blocks. That's logic. Oop, I hit the wrong button.
And it actually goes somewhere.
Right? Gaming logic.
You thought they were going to mix it up, and you mixed up. You messed up!
So that's another thing that I want people to be aware of. I'm not a great gamer, and I've never pretended to be. So you're gonna actually see me suck at a lot of these games.
Look at that. He didn't even hit the white. He didn't get any bonus points or anything. He just got the one.
Nah, who needs bonus points?
The one gold coin. Donate plays for.
Now I'm here to mess everybody's day up.
He's holding on to a yellow shell there, so. I has the regular blue shell.
I was wondering where the area was gonna be.
And now he is cheesing.
Now I'm just trying.
Have you ever been to the Cloud Top District? And there's a midway Shrek point.
Shrek point?
Shrek point, a Shrekky. As the Beard Bros call it. A Shrek point. Or a Shrekky.
Oh, bullshit. I thought I was getting the star.
You get... Oh, I love it. It turns after it escapes. You sons of bitches.
One thing I never liked about this game were the new Goombas. How they're round. If I didn't have Yoshi, they just kind of turn upside down. Like, you don't stomp the Goombas. I guess this is... Did Goombas de-evolve? Is this a reference to the Mario Brothers movie?
The Goomba Troopas.
Also, one thing that will always be consistent in every Mario game ever. Anything throwing a hammer sucks.
Yeah.
Throwing the hammer is the worst. Those are always the worst enemies to deal with.
Boop, boop. Did you fucking miss that time too?
Dude, I've only hit like 3 of them.
You gotta hit the gate, bro. I mean, I guess you're using what speed strats?
Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby thwomps. How cute.
Cause if I don't get the thing, I save time. Cause it spends forever to win the thing, and then the stars come up, and it's I gotta save time. I'm doing speedrun strats, bro.
Thwomps, baby. Classic Mario.
Whoppers.
The ones with the spikes, you can't touch them. In the 3D games, however, you can use them as platforms.
Can stomp on them.
Dry Bones.
You spin stomp on them.
Dude, Dry Bones is a classic enemy.
It's like any other bone, like the bone enemy, the skeletons, the red skeletons, in Castlevania that don't die.
I like how it's just narrow enough that I can't make the jump, so I have to wait for the platform.
Yep.
We talk about how all the Koopa kids were named after someone famous.
Yes.
Because we had Iggy.
You had Iggy.
And then this is Morton. Morton Koopa Jr., by the way. With the implication...
After Morton Downey Jr.
Mr. Downey, give me that smoke. Should we also make one wrestling reference per stream as well?
I mean, it's gonna happen.
Fuck the coins. I'm going this way. Beat up a Dry Bones. Some of these are like trial and error places too, because you gotta like figure out where can I go up and get caught in the wall. Oh damn, Mario falls the whole direction.
Koopalings.
Well, I need to go...
It's different than a
gear up.
Koopa Kid.
Yes. They're not actually his children.
So Koopalings are them. It's Iggy, Larry, Lemmy, Ludwig von, Morton Jr., Roy, and Wendy-O.
Wendy-O. So who is Iggy named after?
Iggy Pop.
Morton would be Morton Downey Jr. Then you have Lemmy.
There's Lemmy Kilmister.
Yep. Ludwig von is Ludwig von Beethoven. Who's Wendy named after?
So who's Larry named after?
Three Stooges?
Larry King, they say.
Larry King, really? That's funny.
Alright, let's look at Roy.
Roy Welsh.
Roy Orbison, because he's wearing the sunglasses.
Yeah. They weren't Roy Welsh fans? How disappointing.
Is it real? She is the only female in the group and is named after Wendy O. Williams, lead singer of the Plasmatics.
Okay. That is interesting, though. So do not get caught in the wall, or you shall die. I will say, though, as far as graphics go, this game is pretty top-notch in the graphics department.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the sprites are cool looking, the animation is super smooth.
Well, that's why, like, I'm not really nostalgic for original NES, because it's just, like, it's a little jaggy, and there's not enough color, and it's not smooth.
What'd they say?
Whereas Super Nintendo and Genesis is pretty smooth.
Didn't they say, like, the Super Nintendo was capable of, like, 26,000 colors or something crazy like that?
Well, yeah, it goes from, like, 16 colors to, like, more than you would ever think could ever be needed, right?
Right. Look, guys.
I mean, it's like why Mario wears red, because they couldn't render another color.
Right, exactly. Ah!
Right?
I fell on the spike.
That's why a lot of things are like that, is they just don't, they can't, they couldn't, with what they had going on, they couldn't let something be another color at all.
It's also why he has a mustache.
Yeah, there's like a lot of things where like, well, we had to differentiate parts of the body without differentiating parts of the body, like, you know, like normal. So they had to.
So, what's cool about this game is that all the Koopaling battles are unique.
Yeah, they're different.
So, like
he
this
goes up
one
on the walls and on the ceiling.
So this one is kind of like a throwback to Mario 3. When you would fight the Boom Boom, you have to hit him in the head 3 times and he gets faster each time. The trick, though, of course, is that he's going up the wall. But that was another thing, like, in Mario 3, every Koopa battle was the same thing on the airship, right? Like, they would get on the airship, they would come at you with the magic wand, and there might be a gimmick or something there, but ultimately, it was the same basic fight.
I mean, man, Mario 1 is literally run at him, jump over him, or run under him.
Yep.
And flip the switch that makes the drawbridge go away. You know?
Yeah.
Or you could shoot him with approximately 50 fireballs.
Approximately, yeah.
You're in the cave now.
Also, these don't look like bats to me. They look like pickles.
Pickles.
Pickle Rick? Do I want the fire flower? We'll see if I'll regret that decision later. Well, that was useless. Yeah, bye Yoshi. I don't think Yoshi's very good in this level anyway. trying to
think he's very useful in the whole underground area.
Yeah, underground areas can be a little tough with Yoshi. I
Know
know
the underground areas have a lot of auto scrollers as well.
That's right, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I just cheated there, but thanks, Yoshi.
Well, you don't have the red switch yet, right?
The red switch is in this one, I believe, has the red switch. It's got the alternate exit, and there's a red switch. I think this is one where you just climb.
Like World 7 in Mario 3.
Oh my god. Pipeland? The friggin' worst.
There's a lot of vertical levels.
Pipeland is the worst. That is easily the worst, the worst world in Mario 3 by far. So yeah, this level's a big maze. So you kind of have to just figure out where to go and how to get there. Like, Yoshi would have been ultimately useless here because I would have already had to ditch him by this point.
It was correct for you to keep the cape, by the way.
Yes, very much so.
Because keeping yourself from falling a mile down is very important in these vertical levels.
I think I already missed one of the Yoshi coins early on, but that's fine.
It's just interesting. It's like another way to get an extra man, right? It's just like if you collect all 5 or all 6 or whatever.
Yeah, at the end of the level, you get
another extra mans.
There's a pipe up there. Is that where I need to go?
Looks like it. Those guys need to die.
Well, I don't know how to actually, like, enter that pipe.
And now you have to go up.
Well, they had the blue blocks there, but the blue blocks aren't going to do anything. That's the thing, right? Like, because you don't get that till you way, way later in the game. So right now, I'm kind of screwed on where to go. Oh god, there's another one.
Alright, just keep going up.
Or is this the level where you don't go out the main door, you keep going?
Oh, you're looking for the alternate.
Yeah, I'm looking for the alternate. Oh, shut up. Well, you spent too long looking for the alternate.
Oh, you got the boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
100 seconds left.
Yeah.
100 seconds is still more than a minute and a half. Jackass. You will miss this putt, you jackass.
So that wasn't the way to do it. I think it's this one.
Do you want to keep
doing it? Or is it... Well, no, actually, I think that might be Star Road. I think it might be the other direction.
I mean, I can look up the alternate whatever is if you're looking for something. So now you're going to go straight through and actually do this level all the way.
Yes.
Because you got the secret key.
Because I got the key. Give me that. Alright, well, now I got the cape as a backup. But I think it's the next level has the alternate exit that takes you to the switch. I think that one just takes you to Star Road. Which I haven't yet unlocked because I haven't, Oh, that's right. You want the star for this part. For that reason.
Oh, so you can just keep running and jumping? Yeah. But you don't want to worry about anything, because you really got to move on that.
Shit. Buzzy Beetles do not do well with... Buzzy Beetles don't do well at all with, the cape.
Oh, wow. 4 great white sharks spotted off East Coast amid surge in attacks.
That sounds like a...
And we're talking Cape Cod Bay. Gulf
shoot.
of Maine.
I was trying to hit him with the thingy, but... Oh, wait, I'm small enough to go the alternate route now.
You're small?
I am. I'm small.
SMOL.
Small Mario.
And then they introduced extra small Mario.
Right?
My least favorite is, like, they introduced poison mushrooms, but they introduced it in, like, on Game Boy, so, like, you could barely tell the difference between a good mushroom and a bad mushroom.
I am not playing football today, sorry. Trying to get to the next level. I want to get that Switch, baby. I've almost sunk in an hour playing this game, and I made it to the Vanilla Dome, which is pretty cool.
Congratulations, water level.
I know that this level has the alternate exit that should take me to the Switch. Not the Nintendo Switch. So this is where Yoshi can't come into this level because there's no way to get out of this section here. So if you bring Yoshi with you, you're abandoning him anyway.
And you're abandoning him underwater where he will drown and die.
Where he will drown and die. So the trick is going to be to take the P-switch, which I believe is over here somewhere.
PP switch?
Yeah. Also, swimming when you're holding an item is somewhat challenging.
Because the button to swim fast is the same as the button to...
Yeah. So yeah, you don't want to do it here. This is where they trick you. You want to do it here. You want to go through here. Fall down in here. And now I have to find the lock that goes with the key.
The Loch Ness.
This is actually... Oh, it's right there. Good. You know what? That's fine, because it's actually really hard to swim. I'll take the temporary invincibility to get to the Switch.
Those iframes, baby!
Yoshi would have been useful here. Okay.
Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. Ba-ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop. Because you would have just eaten that. Oh, yeah, it's the one that follows you around? Yeah.
Yeah, but really, I'm just interested in this.
Everybody.
So that makes a couple of the alternate exits a little easier now. Technically, now I could have gone back and done the other alternate exit, but why? Why bother?
Why bother at all?
Right, well, I have no powers, so we're going back to the top secret area and stocking up. I think a good natural stopping point for this game will be after I beat the next castle. We'll be over an hour by then, and then we can start hyping up the next game. We can actually start doing that now. I believe I decided on F-Zero, is that correct?
Yes, F-Zero is the next game.
And then there were two after that we're going to do, because I don't know if F-Zero is going to be a 1 hour stream or not.
The next games in order are Gradius 3 and Pilot Wings.
I don't think any of those are going to be a 1 hour stream, so...
Nope.
I took in Yoshi, and of course I'm going to have to abandon him in a minute. Oh well. Let's get the most we can get out of him. He'll eat a fish.
Now, of course, F-Zero is a racing game.
Yes.
Gradius is a shooter, sideways shoot 'em up.
Yep.
With planes.
And then Pilot
Wings is a airplane flight sim, kind of.
Pilot Wings is kind of a mess around and find out game, right?
Yep. Because there's different things. There's like, you can go parachuting, and you can go use a jetpack, and you can go, you know, do all those kind of things. We actually really enjoyed it. My uncle got a Super Nintendo. That was one of the first games he got.
So, I don't know if I've ever played the original Pilot Wings, but I definitely played Pilot Wings 64. That was a rental. I remember getting that one at the video store and just having a blast with it. There was the one where you could shoot out of the cannon at the Mario statue. Or it was like a Mount Rushmore with Mario on it. And then, when you would go back, it would be Wario instead, which I always got a kick out of that. Now, this one tricked me last time. So... now we're talking, baby. I think the P-switch was still technically active. Because I think I heard the very end of the music as I was completing that section. Let's kill the pickle bats.
Yeah, why are they green? Probably because if they were brown, they would go into the background too much, right?
Oh, God! Well, wasn't expecting that. He just...
For him to spontaneously have 2 children?
That was actually pretty funny. That one definitely got me off guard.
Don't talk to me or my son again.
I don't know why I'm taking you, Yosh. I'm about to abandon you. I'll feed him a couple fish, and then I'm just gonna abandon him. Sorry, Yosh. Yoshmeister. Maybe I will try to keep the cape this time, just because the fire flower proves problematic when you fight the football players. The Chargin' Chucks, as they're called.
Charging Charles.
Charging Charles. They're in charge of me.
I went Charles in charge of me.
Well, that was pretty good. Took out all 3 of them.
Charles in charge of our days and our nights.
Member Charles in charge?
Charles in charge of our wrongs and our...
So other projects I was thinking of that we can do on our YouTube page, we should do interactive tier rankings. Grab a tier ranking list and put it together live. That'll get us some heat. I like how I jumped through that block. So it did absolutely nothing. Hey. A lot of these games, these Mario games...
And you don't get shit!
A lot of the Mario games had fun bonus stages, though. Alright,
most of them are.
This is the vanilla ghost house.
Wow. Racist. Only vanilla ghosts. You can only be slightly tan and claim that you're French vanilla.
Oh my god.
So the first time I ever saw a Hispanic person, it was like one of the last days of school in kindergarten, and it was my teacher's husband. I was like, yeah, so the teacher's husband was there, and he was like brown?
Thank you, Ghosty.
Like, he wasn't like Uncle Brian's friend Jay, but he wasn't like us.
Oh my god. As long as
So yeah, I had known a African American before I'd ever known a Hispanic. Like, as like, you know, like, apparently my first best friend at like 3 years old was Hispanic. But like, you know, I don't remember that shit, you know?
Do you remember like your neighborhood best friends?
That was just, like I said, like my best friend, like apparently my first best friend was a Hispanic kid next door when we were like 2 or 3. And
oops. I don't know how I didn't take a hit on that one. I went right through that bubble.
wow, yeah, dude, you're like clearly like 90% of you was in that bubble. It didn't hit your hitbox apparently.
It works.
Remember, this is Pixel days where a hitbox was a hit box.
Yep, it was a literal box.
And there are parts of your body that did not count because it was not the box.
Although it's pretty cool that you get to save after every ghost house and every castle, so that does help. I'd like to eat the piranha flowers, please.
You can't. Because you keep fucking it up. You just gave up. Oh, there you got it. You got it!
At least these dragons are kind enough to look before they come out so I can prepare for them. Also, check out that wall of lava because physics.
Waterfalls are just straight down.
Dude, Yoshi will just eat anything. I got friends like that.
I'll try just about anything once. That was like when I was in Louisiana doing relief work, and we were ending with a low country boil, and all of the junior high and high school kids I was there with was like, "I'm not trying a crawfish." I was like, I even told them all, I was like, okay, so here's the thing. I am in Louisiana. I might never, ever be in Louisiana again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try a crawfish.
That was one of the reasons why, when I was in Europe, I was so insistent on seeing as much as I could, even though I was rushing through a lot of stuff, because I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be in Europe again. There's no way to tell. I'm in Rome right now, so I'm going to the Colosseum.
So when in Rome...
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know if I'm ever going to be in Europe again. So, I took advantage of that.
I was like, first of all, have y'all read Green Eggs and Ham?
Right.
Second of all, I am somewhere I might never be again.
Dan I am? Should we start calling you Dan I am?
I am going to try the crawfish. And I tried the crawfish, and I don't think crawfish is worth the work you put in to eat it.
Mm.
Now, crab's legs and stuff like that, that's worth the work you put into it. I didn't find crawfish or crawdads or whatever you want to call them worth the work.
So I'm watching Hey Arnold again.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites, good old football head, yep. And one of my favorite lines was always, they're trying to get into the Guinness Book of World Records, and they're trying to figure out what they're going to do it with. And he's like, how about we cook something? He's like, what should we make? The biggest donut? No, the biggest cookie. And then it just cuts to the Cajun kid, Stinky, and he just goes, how about the biggest crawdad?
That's like not something, you have to find the biggest crawdad and then cook it.
And then cook it,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like it's one thing, you can just continue adding on to a cake or continue adding on to a cookie.
Well, they go for the world's biggest pizza puff.
There was that period of time where like everyone was obsessed with the Guinness Book.
Yep.
And that was like from when I was like in 4th grade to like a little bit in middle school.
I had a couple of Guinness Book of World Records that like I'd catch them. I'd actually, like, read them. I'm like, I want to know what all the records are. And then there's,
do you know what it takes to try and beat a world record? Because I do, because my parents tried it last year.
Oof. What were they going for?
Most cars in a BMW parade. And there's so it's like a 3-year process, and there's so many things that can make you fail, and one idiot or asshole can ruin it, which is what happened.
Sounds right.
Because essentially when it came down to it, it was like, well, it's a parade, so you have to maintain a certain distance between the cars. And somebody purposefully did not do that. And I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Now, did they purposely do it to be a jerk, or was it just a case of pure ignorance? Not making excuses.
No, I haven't, I've only heard that much, is it? I haven't heard everything.
I forgot how hard this castle is because of the wizards.
Wizards suck, dude.
Magic Koopas. I just got...
Wizards of...
Well, that was my fault. I was trying
You just got hit by the PlayStation logos, baby!
I was trying way too hard to rush that level. So, gotta be smarter about these things.
You just can't stop the adrenaline rush now. You gotta kill that guy as soon as you see him.
So I'm wondering if for future plays, if I should do, the Wednesday night stream will be to check the game off the list, and then I'll do a second night where I'll go back to a game that I'm enjoying playing and put some more progress into it. Like a Mario World. That way it doesn't always have to be a set stream, per se.
So do you know what this game is apparently known in Japan? It is Super Mario World Super Mario Brothers 4.
I'm actually not surprised. This is useful information, though. I can take out the wizard's spell with the cape.
Oh, can you?
Yep.
You can get rid of the PlayStation logo.
However, apparently I can't just spin into him without causing an issue. So...
you can jump on him when you're in your iframes.
Oh. Ah!
He's back!
He sure is. And he got me. Oh, god damn. Yep, I am screwed this time. I can't dodge these things.
If you can dodge a spell, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a spell.
Right into it again. Same spot, too. I see where the P-switch is going to come in handy. I'm going to try going in with Fire Flowers this time. Maybe I can at least take out the Magic Koopa and say screw the rest of it. Because I want to make this castle the stopping point for tonight. I got to beat it first.
Got an Alexa Bliss event and...
Hey, say the what?
Supercard for next 2 weeks.
What is this spam that just showed up in the chat? Is that actual spam? The Olympus on Twitch, okay.
Yeah, that's some...
Goat Suckero.
So you think he's the...
I like that I said I was going to get the Fire Flower, and then I instinctively still got...
So, banned!
And
I love how like they advertise that you can buy viewers, and it's just like, yes, and then I'll be exposed, and then I will get canceled.
Right. So yeah, I don't want to do what you're telling me I can do. If I could get on that block, I could have gotten the P-switch, but I can't get the jump right because of the stupid... Oh, God. Okay, at least I made it past the last part where I died. Well, if he's just going to keep turning them into turtles that fall in lava, then I'm just going to... Ah, damn. They're very, very hard to dodge. A lot harder than it probably looks. So now I'm just teeny tiny Mario, and I have to navigate the castle as teeny tiny Mario. Till I can find some power-ups here. Hey, that chat disappeared. Where'd that person go? With their oh-so-useful information. Dry Bones is dead. But we're gonna help you. Yeah? Help me do what exactly? Like, the whole idea of buying followers is stupid anyway. I only want people to follow me if they're actually enjoying the content. If you're not following me, that means the content's not for you, and that's okay.
Dry Bones.
Dry Bones. Ah, crap. I'm gonna get trapped with this one. And then the other one. Get trapped with both of them. Oh, I remember this one. There's like... Yeah, there's fakes, and then there's the real one.
Meanwhile, a giant fireball is bouncing around the entire time. Will it hit the corner?
We've just been watching the DVD menu this whole time.
By the way, the Office phone game is just an idle game, and it's simple, but like it goes through episodes.
That's pretty cool.
And it's just like, yes, this part.
Have you found the red and green switches yet? I did. I did. Thank you for asking. It's very Christmassy out here. So I'm not going to title the next episode, Dan. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply say it's episode 2, and we'll kind of take it where it goes. As far as Mario goes, though, I think I will do some long play stuff with this one eventually and revisit it, because it's Mario. It's fun. I love this game. Grew up with this game. Anything else you want to say about Mario before we wrap this one up?
Mario rules.
Alright, guys, so I'm going to come back definitely next Wednesday. The next games in line are F-Zero, Gradius 3, and Pilot Wings. Possibly in that order, actually. I'm going to go through all 720-something of these North American releases. Probably going to make a little spreadsheet that Dan and I can keep track of here and check games off the list one at a time, but I want to be able to say I've played every one of these games.
What would you give this game?
On what scale? What scale are we doing this on?
10.
This is a 10-tier game. It's a great game. Overall,
oh, wait, we're doing a tiers. Okay, so, S through F. S through F.
So how do we want to set the tiers up?
S, A, B, C, D, F.
What are going to be the criteria for it? S is just superior, right? Or greatest.
S is the best of the best.
Right. And then it's just A's through F's.
Yes.
Super Mario World is going to be the first S tier game, for sure. And I can say that confidently. Because the game is just a ton of fun. The controls are great. They're responsive. They're easy to learn. It's an easy pick up and play game. But at the same time, it's got enough challenge in it. But the challenge is fair. the challenge is based on how good you are at the game, right? Like, there's no cheap tricks, there's no cheap pratfalls. The challenge isn't because the controls are slippery. Everything's really fair. There's tons of secrets to discover, so a novice can get through the game easily, but an expert is going to get the most out of it. Like right there, right above me in the world, you can see the extra stuff I was unlocking from the castle. I haven't even done Star World yet. There's the underwater levels and everything. This bridge level coming up here is really difficult to get to the alternate exit. And then, I'm pretty sure if I actually just go real quick up, I think I have to go up. Yeah. Yeah, like the next castle is only a few levels away. Like, we're almost already at the next one, so. This is the cheese bridge, Dan.
Tasty.
Yeah. The graphics are great, the soundtrack is great, the music's classic, the game looks good, sounds good, plays good. Those are all factors there. And then there's like the miscellaneous stuff that puts it over the edge, right? So like, as a Mario game, it's a top tier Mario game. As a 2D platformer, it's a top tier 2D platformer. What else could you say that to like emphasize it? Like culturally, it's a great game. A lot of firsts came out of this. The idea of Yoshi, ghost houses, secret paths that you can take. Because I think in Mario 3, it didn't matter how you beat the level. The only quote-unquote secret paths were like the hidden toad houses where you could get the whistle and stuff like that. But
also, I like that Mario 3 had a map, but it was a different map for each world. This is one massive map.
Yeah, it's a massive map, but there's also smaller areas too. Like, this is the overworld, but when we get to the forest down here,
you get inside the forest, and you get inside, and you got inside the cave, and
you go
inside the mountain.
Here, right? Plus, there's still all these other secrets here with the pipes and everything that come out. Like, I even think that stage that I beat under the water.
It goes to another direction. Yeah.
The ghost house has an alternate entrance that takes you to Star Road. And then there's a Star Road in here. There's a Star Road out on the island out here that you can access if you can get to the alternate level here, which is really hard. That freaking bay level's so difficult. You have the super bridge if you beat that fortress. That fortress is really tough. And you can get here. And then, yeah, the forest is all alternate exits because in the forest you just roam in circles until you actually find the exit. And then you have the
Doesn't that mountain have like an explosion so then it gets a bandage on it?
Yes. One of these absolutely has that. So yeah,
that one in the top right, yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot of cool secrets and stuff here. Yeah. But yeah, it's just a fun game. We'll do an S tier for this one, and as we check games off the list, I'll talk about like what tier that they belong in. And I'm going to be biased towards games like this just because I grew up with this game, and it was, it came with the Super Nintendo. It's the first Super Nintendo game I played.
This is also one of 1,000 games that start with Super.
Yeah. That is true. But yeah, no, this is a good one. This is a really great game. So thank you, everybody who watched. If you watched live on Twitch, thank you very much. This episode will also be put up on YouTube for you to enjoy. So you guys can still tune in. You won't be part of the live chat, but you can follow my progress as I play every single one of these games ever, which is a challenge that I'm actually really looking forward to doing. So I'm going to end the stream here. This game will be in the replay pile. So when I do more long plays and bonus content, we're going to come back and we're going to play more Super Mario World for sure. This isn't like one of those games where I'm just like, oh, I'm done with this. I don't want to play this anymore. So, all right. Plugs, Dan. Should we throw some plugs out there?
Okay. Check us out, CKCC Radio. That's where all the podcasts are. Then plenty of different podcasts from plenty of different people. I'm sure you'll find a show you like there.
CKCC Video on YouTube. which if you're watching the YouTube version, you're already there. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to be part of the Twitch streams, twitch.tv/CKCC online is where I'm going to be doing these. We're going to go for a Wednesday at 7 p.m. schedule. We'll start there, and then we'll see where we get along the way here. But I'm going to post this exactly as it was unabridged. So I hope you all enjoyed it. And patrons who get early access to these videos, you can become a patron at patreon.com/clubkayfabe. I'll put the link in the description here. And patrons get to help control the content. So, for bonus content for this challenge here, if you want me to revisit a game that I said I wasn't going to, like just as an example, let's say I really wasn't having fun playing Super Mario World, and I'm like, I'm not going to do this, and you're like, nope, I'm a patron, and I say you're playing more. Okay, you got it. If you want to see other classic games, you can request them, and I will do bonus streams requested by patrons. Patrons can also come in and sit in on the fun. And if you're a patron and you want to stream your own content here on CKCC Online, all you have to do is ask, and we'll get you hooked up on our channel. That'll be a patron bonus as well. What do you think about that, Dan? Does that sound good? Give the patrons a place to stream too?
Sure.
Why not? Alright, so that wraps up tonight's stream. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys at least next Wednesday, and if there is going to be anything else, I'll announce it. Follow the NintendO'Mealy forum. I'm going to actually just stop the game audio here for a second and pull up the Facebook so I can point out the page, because I'm going to get active back on my page again. NintendO'Mealy Gaming Emporium on Facebook. It's facebook.com/gaming/NintendO'Mealy Gaming Emporium. If you like and follow, you can see all the latest announcements and things of that nature. And I will post every one of these on that page as well. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.